In today's video, we're going to be talking about the distance and midpoint formula. So let's start with the distance that I have on the left here, right? So really quickly, before we get into anything, the distance formula, put this in black. The distance formula is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. All right. And so let's talk about why this works, right? If you can recall our Pythagorean theorem formula, right? We know that it is c squared equal to a squared plus b squared, yes? If I were to get c by itself, I would have to take the square root. So I take the square root of this, and that would give me c equal to the square root of a squared plus b squared. Well, where is a squared and, or sorry, not a squared and b squared, but where is a and b? Well, a and b is right here. A is where the x2 minus x1 is, and b is where the y2 minus y1 is, and then c is what our hypotenuse is, or what we are trying to find, the distance between these 2 points right here. All right, now let's talk about the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula is going to be the following. It is going to be x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and then it's going to be y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So you can kind of think of it as like the average, or the average movement or displacement, I want to say that's the right word, between the change in x and the change in y. Right? Because you're taking 2 points and then you're going to take the average of them, so divide them by 2, and then that's when you find that midway point. Or you can say that because you're multiplying it by 1/2, you're finding that halfway point for both x and y, and that will be that coordinate point. And we're done.